So now we have yet another reason to worry about games getting postponed. If it's not some kind of COVID-19 thing, maybe it'll be some kind of social injustice protest thing, or maybe it'll just be some rain. But last night, it was the air quality, and in Seattle, it was deemed to be not good, so they're going to be playing here in San Francisco instead and tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, Bay Area is beautiful. Nothing to worry about with air quality here. Matter of fact, I'm going to open a window right now. Opened up a window, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love the Bay Area and the beautiful air quality. The air quality is not something we need to worry about. There is not going to be an issue. Trust me, guys. It's a big conspiracy theory. It's ridiculous. If you believe that there's a problem with the air quality,
and he drives it into right center field. Hit a ton. This baby is way back. On a here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric, and I went ahead and closed the window. It was a little bit misty, no big deal or anything, but I got some allergies, so just thought it'd be best to go ahead and close that baby up. And let's talk some baseball. So the Giants are going to be playing in San Francisco instead of Seattle. They went ahead and postponed that game yesterday, and the Mariners are going to be the home team, even though they're going to be on the road. I mean, obviously, if you're canceling games in Seattle to come play in San Francisco, then you got real problems over there. So I'm definitely thinking about everyone over there, and hopefully the air quality gets better. But obviously we know what's going on with the fires and everything, and thinking of everybody, and hopefully everybody gets through this and we don't die. But there are a couple other topics I wanted to cover. I didn't get a chance to talk about this, but ex-Giant star Pablo Sandoval joins the Braves on a minor league deal. So congratulations to Pablo for landing in another organization, albeit a minor league deal. That's still cool that he is with a major league franchise, and he has signed a minor league deal with the Braves, reported to their alternate site in Gwinnett, Georgia. It sucks that we don't have minor league baseball right now, otherwise he'd get to play in some competitive games right away. That'd be really cool, but instead he's just going to be there at camp staying in shape. I don't know if that's the best terminology with Pablo Sandoval, but staying in baseball shape, we'll say that. Kung Fu Panda, the two-time All-Star, three-time World Series champion with the Giants. He also played with Boston for a while, so he is now with Atlanta. Just wanted to throw that out. I'm sure most of you read that. In fact, y'all let me know about it, so I'm letting everyone else know who didn't hear. Pablo Sandoval's in the Braves organization, and hopefully he gets a shot to wear a Braves uniform, maybe. Congrats to the Panda, though. I think that's awesome that he's still with a big league franchise. But kind of the most exciting news, depending on how you look at it, is MLB approves playoff bubble. Hopeful fans will attend games. Now, obviously, a lot of people are saying that's not a bubble. Doesn't seem like a bubble, I guess. I would think a bubble means, obviously there's not a literal bubble, but it's supposed to imply, I would think, that you're keeping everyone in the bubble so no one else can get in and nothing else can get in there. It's completely safe and damn near impossible for a virus to get into the bubble. But if you allow fans and everyone just to show up at the games, yeah, it doesn't feel like much of a bubble. But that being said, hey, let's find out about it, because honestly, hey, I'm interested. Calling me selfish, I don't really care. If they allow fans and say, hey, you can come to the ballpark, you got to wear a mask or whatever, I'm going to the freaking game if I can afford it. Obviously the hang-up is going to be money. I don't know if I can afford to go to a playoff or a World Series game, but if I can, and obviously travel is going to be an issue and all that, getting there and hotel, it's not cheap. But if I could, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to check it out. I love the game. I love being at a stadium, and I'm not that worried about it. Obviously, I'll do social distancing and everything that they tell you to do. I follow all the rules. If you're allowed, hey,
I'm going.
The proposed bubble playoff format was floated over the weekend, has been approved by Major League Baseball. Okay, so we got the bubble plan, and the MLB playoffs and World Series, which is slated to start October 23rd, will be held neutral sites for the first time in league history, with 16 teams making the MLB playoffs this season. 8 best of 3, blah, 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 blah. We know all about that. I made a bunch of videos. You want to check those out on how the postseason is going to work. The bubble will be shrinking to San Diego and Arlington for the penultimate round of the playoffs, with the World Series played exclusively in Arlington. So, as I talked about too, look at my previous video on the bubble just a couple days ago. But it gets interesting because now they're talking about allowing fans, which is crazy. Like I said, it's a bubble. But you know what? I don't make the rules. like I said, so Rob Manfred is hopeful that fans will be allowed. He said, I'm hopeful that the World Series and LCS will have limited fan capacity. I think it's important for us to start back down that road. Obviously, it'll be limited numbers, social distance, protection provided for the fans in terms of temperature checks and the like. Kind of like the pods you saw in some NFL games. We'll probably use that same theory. So let's jump on Twitter. I'm over on this side now. John Heyman, by staging the World Series in Arlington, no team will have a home field advantage. Rangers New Park will receive global exposure, and fans are likely to be allowed. So I'm just telling you, if I'm able to get tickets, if I'm able to get there, if I'm able to travel and all that, I'm very interested in going and covering the World Series for the channel in person. That would be amazing. And you know what? It's not up to me, and if they allow fans, I'm down. And if you go down to the comments, so what you're saying is it's a bubble in name only. Can't wait for the World Series to be canceled because of an outbreak. So selfish. You're going to have a lot of those type of comments, and which helps to partially explain why Texas is nearly twice the infection rate as California. Yeah, so what's the point of a bubble if fans are going to be allowed? Oh, wait, I know money. Yes, Christian is right about that. That it is definitely money. Another shameless money grab. Blah, blah, blah. I don't understand the point of a bubble if fans will be in attendance. You know, I don't know why you're calling it a bubble if fans are allowed. I mean, I can't really explain that because it's not much of a bubble other than the fact that they're not going to be traveling to other cities. I guess they're going to be there in that one location. But if you're allowing fans into the ballpark, it doesn't feel like much of a bubble. But you know what? At the end of the day, like I said, I'm interested to go. I love this game so much, and you know what? I think it's fine if everyone's social distancing and you allow them in limited number. It's happened before in the Texas Collegiate League and some other college leagues around the country. Nothing crazy happened. There was no major outbreaks that I know of. So I mean, I think it can be done safely. But yeah, pretending it's a bubble and just going over. I mean, you got to pick your side. You got to say, you know, we're going to be safe about it and everything. We're going to try to allow fans. You know, we're going to play at Globe Life. But when you market it as a bubble and then say fans are allowed, you're going to get this type of reaction because it does sound like a contradiction. And a lot of the comments you could pretty much are politically divided, which is, it's just crazy how that works. You know, you obviously hear, yes, Texas is fine with people dying and California isn't. And apparently so is MLB. I will boycott the World Series as a result. Shame on them. And you know this person is going to definitely be very far left. You can click on the profile. Wear a mask. Black Lives Matter. Trump is a moron. Trump virus. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, this person lives and breathes politics. Wakes up in the morning thinking about politics. Goes to bed thinking about politics. And only tweets about politics. And man, what a life. I'm good on that. And of course, there's going to be people on the extreme other side. Masks are stupid, pointless. This whole thing is fake, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're always going to have two extremes. But, you know, I try to just use most common sense that I can. I don't have any political, you know, affiliation. I just try to use the most common sense. And I just want MLB to be straightforward, you know, and just tell us what's going on. If you feel like some fans can be allowed safely, then say that. But I don't know about calling it a bubble because that's not really a bubble. But like I said, I would be very interested in going. I'd be very interested in making it there. If you want to call me names, call me what you want. But yeah, I would be very interested in covering the World Series for the channel. I don't know if it's feasible. I don't know if I could afford it. Honestly, probably not. You know, with the travel and the hotels and everything involved in getting there and all that. But you know, when I hear I could actually go to a game, look at the field with my own eyes, sit there and hear the sounds of the game, I mean, it's just a joy for me. But obviously, I also understand what's going on in the country and in the world right now. So, you know, I'm just going to try to make that decision when the time comes. Right now, you know, no decisions have to be made for me, but I'm definitely interested. If I have a chance to go check out a baseball game, I'm interested, and that's just the fact, especially if it's the World Series. And who knows, maybe, let me just say this, if the Giants are in it, I'm there. I'm finding the money. If the Giants are in the World Series and the fans are allowed, I will be there. I will bust out the credit cards, guys. So let me know what you guys think of fans being allowed in the ballparks. What do you think of Pablo signing with the Braves? What do you think of the air quality situation in Seattle and tonight's series with the Mariners? Let me know everything, guys, down below. Give me your thoughts. Have a wonderful day. We're going to talk to you really soon. See ya! Thank you so much for checking out that video. This is Eric, and if you're a fan of Humm Baby Baseball, please check out our store at humbabybaseball.com/store. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have hats, and we have much more on the way, so you can check out everything we have right there, including the Umpire Strikes Back, one of our many t-shirts. So I would really appreciate if you guys could check that out. Have a fantastic day. We're going to talk to you later.
When the Giants come to town.